right? So today is on motivation. It's a motivational Monday too. Thought motivation. Moving from thoughts to action. Okay. And thoughts give you the power to do things. Gives you the power to do. And the more we think, as I always say, the more options available to you. Okay. And if you have those options available, then you can make a decision on how to plan your path. If you have this going this way and this one going this way, I don't know if you ever looked at maps, but maps usually give you three options. One is the fastest route, the most direct route, and I guess the route I don't know why they throw in that other one. And they're usually around this, it gives you about the same amount of time, no matter which way you go. But usually we pick the path of least resistance. Sometimes that's a good thing. Most of the time that's a good thing. It helps you to get there as fast as you can. But I was geocaching this weekend with my daughter, and they gave us it was the weirdest thing. It gave us the plot point. It gave us a plot point, and it went straight in a straight line. So cutting through trees, I'm like, that's weird. But when we take the path of least resistance, we get there faster. Okay. Not so many obstacles coming up in your way. But before we do that, before we plan that out, we need motivation, right? So where do you get your motivation from? Motivation to me is like linked to inspiration. And most of the time I want to be inspired by God. Now, if there's something small that I want to do on my own, in my own power, yes, people do that. I just want to accomplish something with my own hands. But I know I can't do anything great without His hand helping me. But I want to be inspired to do things. And what you put in, okay, the things that you put in, what you put into your mind, those are going to give you the results that you're going to get. So if there's a specific subject, this way, humans been around for thousands of years, and we have books to prove it. Things were pictographs from the very beginning, and passed down from generation to generation, stories. But the key to start in every task will be the thought to go do. Well, here, Ohio gozaimasu. That's your potential, right? So to start, you want to have an idea, and that's going to motivate you to go. Now, like I said before, just an idea to do something is potential energy. Okay. That doesn't mean that you're going to go out and explore, explosively just accomplish whatever you were going to do. Thinking out the path is what's going to give you that action plan to get it accomplished. So, potential, the idea is kind of like the car sitting in the garage. Now, you want to say, if you want to go to Las Vegas, you want to drive. You want to drive to Las Vegas. The car sitting in the garage, even though you have the means to get there, if you never get in the car to go, you won't get there. You'll get nowhere fast. So if you want to do something, you're going to have to think it through and then be willing to pay the price. Remember that always. So for me to drive to Vegas, it's probably going to cost a lot in gas. For me to buy a plane ticket, it's probably going to cost a lot for me. Not a lot, but it's going to cost me gas to get to the airport, to get to the plane, and to get there. No matter what, I'm going to have to count the cost to get there. Now I have to be motivated to do that. And like I said before, I have to think things through to do it. Because I could save, if I drove, maybe I could save $100, $200. And I could put that to the hotel, not gambling. Ha. But anyway, once you have that plan in place, now it's time to do. Now, I was reading a devotional this morning. It was called Better Than Normal. And this day 5 of it. In one little passage, it says this. Pastor Craig Groeschel said, if it's important, you'll find a way. And if it's not, you'll find an excuse. And I've heard him say that before in this podcast. If it's important to you, you're going to find a way. It's amazing how perseverance can cause you to get what you want. A lot of drug addicts find a way. Now, the means that they're finding their way is, not plausible means, but they find a way. How much power we have when we're not in that state to think things through, to be able to accomplish the things that we want. Now, whatever you want whatever you want, you'll find a way to do it. Because as you think, you frame your reality. And the more you focus on it, the stronger it'll become in your life. It'll expand until you have it. Same principle. Now, if it's not important to you, if you just, whatever, you will find an excuse why it's not going to work. So instead of making excuses about poor diet or how we speak, let's find a way to grow from normal to better than normal. And the best way to overcome our bad habits and the continual renewal is the continual renewal of our minds by thinking about the things laid out in Philippians 4:8. Whatever's true, honorable, right, pure, beautiful, and respected. Our actions won't change until our minds do. So that was the lesson for today. Whatever you set your mind to, if it's important to you, you're going to do it. And your vision is the most important thing because it leads to your passion, and your purpose. So let's grab those things with an action plan. Take hold of those thoughts and see where they're going to guide you. Okay. And with God's help, lay out a path for you. So have a great day.